Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We are just about on the 37 million ruble mark, which is kind of the spot where we can spend 27 million on the oil tanker that we wanted and still have a nice 10 million buffer just in there. So what we're doing now is we're taking a ride on our truck that is taking our nuclear fuel to the border, and oh my goodness, look how lovely our oil refinery pops up through the forest here. Lots of pipes and stuff. Look at that, a maze of pipes. Excellent power lines, all kinds of things happening over here, and we've got the border coming up. Well, actually, far ahead. What is this red thing on the road here? No idea. Oh, it's indicating the border all the way over there. But anyway, taking a lovely ride underneath the pipe bridge thingy. Oh, that's not quite a smooth ride there. Lots of power cables running through here. Oh, look at the oil pumps on the hills here. Nice, nice, nice. So what we're going to do is, as soon as this is sold, we should have a decent amount of money. Yeah, 37 million easily. And then we will go ahead and buy that oil tanker. There we go. That should pop us over there. Okay, perfect. 37 million ready to go. Actually, even more than that. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop exporting our nuclear fuel because we still wanted to kind of provide us with power. And I think we're not producing it as quickly as we're selling it. Anyway, so we're sending that guy back to the depot. That's going to be just cool. And now we have more than enough money, so I'm going to go ahead and buy this big tanker. I know the best thing to do is actually get the blueprint going and then building it ourselves, but man, that's going to take ages. I think export is the right thing for us to do over here. Oh, it's gone a little cheaper. Interesting. Well, there we go. We've got ourselves a massive oil tanker. There it is. The Pride, a tanker ship. Excellent. And it is quite aptly named, I could imagine. So what do we want to do over here? I want to say, well, ooh, new stop beyond the borders. Okay, so the idea is let's set up a line. Actually, we can save the line, right? We set up the line and then we save it? I don't know. Anyway, let's add a stop here. We are going to wait until fully loaded with fuel, and then we're going to add a stop over here, which will be beyond the borders. I don't think you can do anything. You don't click anything. You just add a stop beyond the borders. So that's going to be as simple as that. And then you're going to go and unload everything over there, and there you should have it. Let's get it going. I'm so keen to see how this works. There goes our ship. It's got a little bit of fuel, but it'll fill up with fuel and then fill up with fuel. 19,000 tons is going to be a lot. We don't even have that much. But 19,000 tons of fuel will be awesome. Look how this thing turns, man. It's a huge ship, this. The others must be much smaller. It costs us a lot of money, but we're not in trouble. We're not in trouble. I'm so keen to see it pop in here and load. Luslov, Pumping Harbor is where it's headed. Come on, come in here. Oh, it's a glorious day in the Republic. We've got our first tanker. Anyway, we've got our first tanker coming in. Oh, I want to see how this goes. Do we have oil reserves at all? Anyway, we'll see. Oh, it's loading. You're not actually filling up yourself, are you? Oh, you are? Is it just doing that? Is it going to take ages to fill it up? I thought it should be a little quicker than this. That's looking pretty good. Okay, so it'll take some time to fill up. It'll take a long time to fill up, it seems. Anyway, that's okay. That is okay. Is there a way we can speed it up? Should we get extra pipes and stuff going over here? Potentially, is there a limit to how much you can go through here? Destination is full or does not require. Do we need more? It's an interesting thing because we can probably replace this with, well, anyway, what's the throughput of the whole thing might be the issue. Does that actually? Oh, look at that. it's actually quite good in terms of where it kind of ties in there. Nice, really good. Let's snap a screenshot of that. Nice. Okay, so what else do we need to do? Definitely, we're still having tons of these guys, lots and lots of adults living with their parents, so we do need to continuously up our construction game. What are we missing over here? Asphalt? Why are we not producing? No workers. No workers? Really? Is that the primary concern that we have over here? Yes, none of this is actually getting built, it seems. Okay, so where are your workers coming from? Probably over here, and there's no one working here, which I can't quite get why. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll just say, well, buddies, you guys all work over there. It's as simple as that. Let's just set where you work. You go over there. Right, so how many people are we going to end up having over here? Nice, now that should be fine. There's going to be enough workers from that single building to run the couple of things that we have out over here, I believe. Okay, hopefully that's going to be better now. How many do we have? Oh no, tons, pick them up. There you go. Nice, that's going to be good. Just the one building is going to be fine. Then that's going to be sufficient for us to do that. Where do we actually pick up workers for construction? But anyway, this is so close, people just walk there. They don't necessarily need to pick up workers. What's wrong? Asphalt plant, concrete plant. So yeah, it's just the workers thing over there. I think now we'll see all of this starting to run as soon as this bus comes on in. Yeah, there they go. All of this should be up and producing. Nice, okay. Excellent, that's a good first spot there. I still want to redo all of our trains and stuff just to make sure that our distribution is working properly. I think there's too many trains that sits around full of stuff that we can't get rid of. Yeah. See, we're not able to get rid of the mechanical components, and so the other things that has to go up on here just doesn't ever get picked up. That's the kind of thing that we need to do, and that's why I want distribution centers for the for the trains as well. That would be really helpful. Okay, I believe construction will now go ahead. Got some asphalt arrived. Yes, actually now it will go ahead. Things will go and be picked up, and yes, construction will go. Nice, good. Okay, over here I've gone and constructed another kindergarten as well as a pub, and so I'm hoping these guys over here are slightly happier. Visit a church, visit a hospital, so we potentially need another hospital down here. Where is this? University shouldn't be a problem. This is not a university. This is the Soviet headquarters. The headquarters of the communist party. Okay, so that should be fine, no problems. Okay, we need to build more places for people to live. And I think one of the things, is there another? Oh no. Please don't burn down. Where is this? No, here they come. Here they come. Yeah, no problem. Okay. I think one of the things that I want us to really do is maybe make a start in terms of how we're going to set up our glorious capital over here. So what I'll do is I want to build out some nicer places for people to live. There's still plenty of room over here, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of a lot of these things. So how do we actually go about? Okay, let's pause the game. Oh yeah, let's pause the game for a second. Quickly get rid of a few people, move them over to, well, not get rid of them, we can move them over to better accommodations, right? So with that in mind, we can now go and demolish all of this. It's quite a tedious job, and I might have to do that in between episodes in any kind of real scale. Definitely want to do that. Can we demolish it? Oh, we can demolish it without moving people? Maybe we can? Nice. Okay, that helps. At least they'll hopefully move themselves a little bit. Okay, that's much easier then. Hopefully they'll just go and live at the closest spot available to them instead of escaping instead. I don't know. Okay, let's just clear out this area. because I think this is a spot where we can do a nice new housing project. You guys don't have to worry, you can move back later. All housing is free, by the way, in this glorious republic of ours, including everything else, food, clothes, all those things. And we do need to distribute some of we've got a big warehouse full of clothes that we need to start distributing in a way that makes sense to all of our various shops. So yeah, bear with me while I quickly get rid of these last few buildings. How's our money looking? Our money is fine, even though we're not spending any of the export nuclear fuel anymore. Just wanted to have a quick look at what's going on with the ship here. It's got almost 3 million rubles and it's still pumping. And the question is, if it pumps at this rate, we should probably be able to fill it up, because this thing should make more. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to sort that out. We don't have any workers here. Should have workers come in at some point. We don't have a proper setup of getting workers here, though. Yeah, it's just this. And these guys should bring some workers this way. Anyway, that should be fine. I think it takes so long to load this. Okay, we're going to go back. I just don't want to miss our first load. That's why I'm back and forth a little. Okay, come back over here to the capital. Let's get rid of these little paths here. Okay. Whoops. Anyway, that's okay. Oh, and that's probably too much. Let's tie that back in. Pay for that a little bit, so that the guys can still connect where they need to connect. Lots of these little paths, and I know I'm cutting off some of these houses, but eventually they just all need to leave or get out of here so that we can make room for glorious housing. Glorious housing, right? That's what we're going to call it. Okay, and I'm not necessarily considering massive high-rises, but if we go and have a look here at our mods to our residential area, I've got some of these kind of things, right? 5-story brick flats, nice long ones. Can't be built due to infrastructure, but we should be able to find... Oh, there's a couple of little roads left here. So difficult to spot all of them. Get all of that out of the way. That should be able to do that. So anyway, we've got these nice little brick buildings. We also have these kind of things, which for some reason doesn't want to be built over here due to the flattening of the terrain issue. But anyway, these kind of developments seems to be quite useful. Infrastructure is in the way, really. Do we have infrastructure here at all? There's really no infrastructure. Oh, it's just okay, I can't get it too close to the road. That's the issue. But what I don't like about these is that they don't actually have any road connections. What is this? It's pretty decent, though it needs to be flattened. That's really glorious buildings. How many people can we fit in there? 200? Seems like we should be able to fit more in there. I mean, this is 300, right? And those, how much are those? Yeah, even that. No. Those big ones seems to be really not quite right. Anyway, we'll give people this kind of stuff over here. So it really doesn't like that setup. That's really long. That's 300, right? Yeah. So 240. Maybe these 240s. Oh yeah. And if we move them in like so a little, then we get a little bit more in here. So yeah, let's try and do a couple of these. I should be able to squeeze in. Really? I just need to trim that back just over there, just a little bit. We'll try these a little bit and see if that works. There we go. We'll squeeze another one on kind of the same angle. Oh yeah, something like that. That looks better. Excellent. So two of them over here looks pretty well, or works pretty well, I think. So we'll start building those. Plus a few others. I don't want to go too high rise though. I don't want to go too high rise. So let's go and get some more of those brick ones. So if we just go to the standard brick ones, the biggest ones we've got, 162 of these guys, right? 162. So for these, what I'll do is I'll squeeze them in, say like this. Okay, let's start on this side so we get the right shape. Okay, something like that. Should be able to squeeze in another, really. It should work, I hope. And then what we can do is we can fill it off with one or two over here. Ooh, maybe we'll have to do some smaller things. Do we have smaller ones? That's, wow, 41 workers only. Really, that's not good. How much is this? Oh, we could have used these. Anyway. Okay, maybe what we'll do is we'll go to the modded section and we'll grab at least something that's a little higher. How's this? This is still... how many can fit in here? Even that's much better. 70 in that sounds like a reasonable amount. So let's get some of these in here. We can squeeze them in nice and close here. What I don't understand is why we can't all of a sudden not get that close to the road. Anyway, we will continue to squeeze them as best we can. See, here they don't mind. Something like that. And then maybe one at the end here, can we? No, it doesn't want to work. But anyway, that should be good enough. So that's going to be our big housing project for now. The intention would be for us to try and get a road in here. That one works. Let's bring this one in a little. I should be able to, yeah, find something like that that works. And then the question is, oh yeah, ooh, if we do this though, probably not going to work. If we try this instead. Okay, let's try that. I'm actually tempted that that could work quite well. So let's just get rid of that section there and we'll try and squeeze this. Oh, too sharp? Really? Really? Don't know why. We try that, trim it back a little. Can we? Oh, yeah, perfect. So we'll do something like this. I'll pay for that so that we can actually get the construction crews out there. And then from here, we're going to have to go ahead and run some paths. So let's get our paths in place here. Get all of these houses locked on the path. I'll leave it over there for now. Probably gonna want to squeeze something by there and tie it in there. Oh yeah, nice. Let's build that so we can get some construction workers out here. I'm gonna grab this thing. Oh, it doesn't want to. Should be able to do somewhere, right? Wow, that's quite steep then. Well, let's run a little something like that through here. We can have some trees and stuff in here. We'll go ahead and tie that across over here and see if that's okay for now. We'll do a couple of these connections, but not all of them. So something like that. So now people can nicely walk through there. Similarly, I would like to do... Oh, we can actually do... Let's do... like this. Pretty straight line. We'll tie it in up here. Yeah, that's going to be good now. So we'll tie in a few spots. Something like that. We'll pay for all of that. And now we should be able to get construction crews out here. That's kind of the intention. I was thinking maybe like something like a gym over here as well. We've got a shop over there. And then we've got a shopping center over here. So probably need some more shops. Let's quickly have a look. What is our walking distances? Can't get to this shop. Can, however, get to that one. So that's okay. We're going to be okay with shops then. We've got schools over here and kindergartens. So maybe sporting facilities, culture facilities. There is a theater over here. Maybe another sporting facility then. Let's get a gym. Get the mod. Get the... What are we after? Sporting facilities, sports playgrounds. Ooh, I still want to build this thing maybe. Gym, sports hall thing. So if could we squeeze it in? Oh, we can. We can definitely squeeze it in over there, something like this. I will get rid of this little road here, and that means I'm going to tie in. Come on. No, that's not right. Let's just trim that out. Come on. Try it again. If we say this, it's gonna almost there. Probably not. Okay. Anyway, gonna be from here then. Fine. Bye for that. Hopefully our crews will come and build all of this. I believe this should be buildable from here. Not quite. Now it is. So these guys will come out and build all of that for us. Excellent. So there's our next kind of neighborhood over there. But really, we're not keeping pace with these guys. So we might have to end up spending some money to get some more areas built. Or we just need to go ahead and build everywhere. All of this is built up. I think we probably need to go and build some more big skyscrapers over here. This is still in the range of these facilities. Probably needs a bit of a bus station closer by. Lots of workers over here. Lots of workers over there. So really this area has got tons of workers that's not employed at the moment. But anyway, they don't need the money because everything is free. Okay. Where's the residential stuff? I need to put some real big ones in here now. These guys are huge and pretty easy to get in there, I would imagine. So, but what I'll do is I'll turn it around this way so that they face inward. Yeah, something like that. Oh, so that the roads are on the inside. That's awesome. I think that's good. We'll give them a little bit of room. Something like that, and line it up like so. There we go. Nice. I will get us a nice road in the middle there. Not that one, this one. And we'll kind of trim it in. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really looking good. So up to there, and then I'm going to attempt to just turn it out something like this. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to build the road. The rest can be like these guys. So I'm just going to do. Really, we can't. Okay, you're going to work, so we'll get you that one. Excellent. We'll do this. Oh, that's going to be okay. That's fine. I don't need all the road connections, just some of them. There we go. Now construction can go underway over here, and we can do some nice trees in here as well. Obviously, we need a little bit of path right in there. I think that's going to be quite cool. We can run it through there. Yeah, that's awesome. So not the greatest little area here, but we should be able to. Anyway, that's okay. Close enough over there. This one, anyway, that's fine. So construction over here can commence, so that should have a ton more room for more people to come and live here. Okay, whew, there's so much to do. Look at all of this clothing that we need to start moving around. And I think the way we're going to do that is I'm going to build small warehouses, something like this. How much can they take? Total capacity of 90 tons. Well, actually, I'll just get a truck to go and deliver it from a distribution facility. So you've got, what do you have over here? Supani Road Cargo Station and Prostolevo Warehouse. I've no idea what all of that is. Is this the Prostolevo warehouse? It is, in fact. So let's just call this the clothing warehouse. Just so that we can remember. That's the wrong button, I think. Change building caption. So this is just clothing warehouse. It's just going to be much easier for us to deal with it if it's the clothing warehouse. And it is filling up fast. So anyway, we've got, oh, but you're going to have to deliver at the clothing warehouse the chemical stuff. Can we also load there? And then we'll say you load this there. Yeah, that's good. I think that'll work. Seems it'll work. Okay, and now we'll just add a few other connections. So I definitely want you to go and make sure that we have a delivery over here. You're not going to load, you're going to unload there, and you're going to unload clothing up to the point of 80%. Want to do the exact same thing over here. We're going to add you. You're not going to load, you're going to unload clothing up to the point of 80% in there. Okay, that's a good spot. I think we can do the same thing over here. Let's add another. That one, and you're going to not load, you're going to unload clothing yet again. Excellent. So presumably these guys are now out and about doing their thing. Can we switch over to something else? Over here, I need us to do more closed holes. Got a lot of these open holes and even cisterns ready and available. Even filling up there. I wonder how far our loading of the train is going. Come on. Oh, no production is actually happening. Oh, here it comes. Can you just quickly finish it off? A few more working days over here. Yeah, that'll be finished off just in a jiffy. Then I'll move it over to the closed holes. Okay, and done. Remove, go to the covered hole. Covered hole, not closed hole, covered hole. Okay, there we go. That should be good. So we'll build a few of those to help that. How's our loading going on? Really, is it really this slow to load a ship? I mean, it's months, man. Okay, what I want, ooh, it's got 10 million rubles just sitting there, so I can send it off now, or we can wait until it's like 30 million. And that was the intention, right? That was the intention, so we can get lots of money from this. And we are filling it up at the same time. So we are definitely kind of doing a lot of additional field work here. So we should be able to fill up the ship. But what I'm wondering about is if we can increase the capacity. Do we run another pipe? Do we have a throughput on any of this stuff? So if I have a look at say, for instance, this station, does it come with a throughput? It does not. It does not say that there's got some kind of throughput thing over here. So what I was wondering is, do I squeeze another one in here, right? And then we only have the two spots though. But even that, could that help? You know, my logic says it can't because the pipe will be full anyway, right? But maybe the pumping capacity is a little low. I don't know. We're definitely powering the spot. It's getting all the power it needs, I believe. So maybe it's just a matter of we can't, you know, produce it that quickly, so it doesn't really matter that it's waiting that long to load. It's just a little weird to me. Okay, so we've got new buildings coming up here. There are new buildings over here, and they're full already. I didn't even move anybody here. Didn't even move anybody here. So wow is the least of what we're seeing. Okay, how are these going? They should be built pretty quickly over here. We're really effective at construction in this area. We've got a lot of workers. All the supplies are typically around over here. We've got lots of vehicles doing that. Okay, now we've got another covered hull available. So I'll go ahead and move it over here so that we can move clothes with it. Lots of people hanging out over here. Clothing should be, yeah, tons of clothing. Ooh. Before we 80% it though, we need a number of things here. So that's fine. We don't need crops. We don't need chemicals. We don't need fabrics. We don't need alcohol over here. Though, if we have alcohol over here, it might be much easier for us to deal with. So let's leave a little bit of a buffer for alcohol in there. We definitely need food, definitely need clothes, no electronic components, no mechanical components, no plastics. But we could do with a little bit of electronics, something like that. Right? Yeah, that's too much though. That's about right. Yeah, that seems about right to me. So that we're filled up with clothes here. So no need for any more clothes over here though. Let's just double check that the others, I think the others are set up properly. They are, but we could I mean, there are pubs around here, so having a little bit of alcohol around is not the end of the world, but maybe that's okay. Just all of that, right? But we don't have food down here. Same thing over here. Ooh, let's limit quickly. Got to limit that at all. Okay, let's just trim those back. Yeah, food we need, clothes we need. None of this, none of that. Oh, and then maybe just like that much. Yeah, something like that should be okay. Okay, so there we go. So that's the distribution of clothing in this area, though I believe we should just go and add more. So if we wanted clothing to come over here, right, we do need to help out with the clothing. So no loading, but unloading of clothing, please. Nice. So that's like a clothing distribution warehouse or something to that nature. We've got another one over here, which I believe we can send some stuff to. So we're not going to load, we're going to unload clothing. Excellent. So it'll just help the distribution of clothing. There are another one or two over here. These are a little further away though. So one of the things that I'm thinking is we do chain distribution. These guys shouldn't be running out of clothing anytime soon anyway. Oh, and we're buying as well, just if they do run out. Anyway, so our some chain distribution is what I'm kind of thinking. So we'll send some clothing. We can send clothing over here. We can definitely send clothes over here. So let's do that. Let's send some clothes over here. And yeah, we need more or better. We need to redo this stuff. So this building is already in here. So can we now say at this road cargo station you can come and unload clothing? You can. Okay, so you'll actually bring some clothing back. Oh, and hopefully you'll do that in the same trip. Oh, that would be so dope. Let's send that one over there. Quickly get another truck on there. Nice. How far is that? Is this one? How far is this one? Loaded. Man, look at that. 12 million rubles already sitting there. But yeah, we're not even there. We're nowhere near halfway. Yeah, probably closest to halfway now. We're close to halfway. Loaded. So we'll get like 20 million rubles from this at least. 25 million, 30 million. Crazy. Okay, these are being constructed. We're missing prefab panels. So is prefab panels actually making its way over here quick enough is the question. And are we running out of other stuff here? So food and alcohol is around. Ooh, let's see. Let's see what's happening at our shopping center. We're buying. We're not actually distributing to this at all. Let's limit some amounts here. Trim that back. Yeah, distribution is our biggest problem at this point. Alcohol, maybe. Maybe alcohol. Maybe not alcohol. No, just let's get food, clothing, and some electronics over here. Right, that should be fine. Got a meat facility, but we're not actually distributing meat. Okay, so that should be fine. Leave that be as such. Now, why? So this building is not part of any. Oh, but this one might be. Oh, we don't have a distribution center up and running. What's the issue here? We don't have one. Yeah, fair enough. This place was kind of in the making when we kind of left it to go and work on other stuff. So let's get our distribution facility in here. Oh, and we've got some modded distribution facilities. Let's quickly have a look. Maybe one of those will be better. We don't have one anywhere here though, right? No distribution facilities. Okay, so let's grab one. Mod distribution office. Distribution office over there. Okay, so there's some sizable ones and then some smaller ones. Is about I think like if we just do a small one over here, maybe like 3 trucks, grab this like little yellow colored one, we'll slot it in right over here, very close to everything it needs to distribute to. Can we? Oh man, could we potentially squeeze something in over here? I think we're close. We are. There we go. Distribution office right over there. I'm just gonna build it. Okay, there we go. Nice modded distribution office. Right, and the intention is you need to bring stuff over here, right? So tasks is come over here and then come and drop it off over there. So not load, not that. Delete that one. Come drop it off over here. Okay, and so not load but unload. We need some vehicles. So all destinations I would like to be like 80% full, please. That will be useful. Now, can we bring a covered hull or two over here? Should have one ready. Two as well. So let's move one of them over. Where are we picking up? Oh, I need to move things around a little. Let's move it over there. Okay, now let's see. This is not the warehouse. We actually don't want the warehouse. We want the loading facility over here. We're going to load it over there. Are we missing a vehicle? What's going on? Our vehicle is on the way, and maybe we need to get it here first before we can really do a better job of that. So let's grab the other one that's here, and we'll move that one to come and join this one. That's okay. And then very next one that's going to pop out in ages, we'll move over there as well. Lots of little things for us to do over here. Need some vehicles. Okay, we'll come back shortly. Well, presumably you can just bring everything over. Yeah, it's fine. How's the loading going? Halfway? Yeah, almost halfway. Look at that money, 50. So it is a 30 million ruble trip that'll make. So we can potentially send it away now. And I think we're going to do it. We're nearing the end of this episode, so we will be doing it. Construction is getting underway over here. No one lives here. There's no power supply here, so it's something we need to work on. I am happy to see a lot of construction here. What's going on? Missing bricks. What's the construction office saying at the moment? Does not say it's got any problems. Everything is underway. So bricks and all these kind of things constantly being delivered. Everything seems to be in stock over here. So these guys are picking up. We'll see these trucks move out. Oh, I love it when things just work. I love it. That's part of this game. Getting things to just work in this game. It's awesome. I wanted to trim back these guys because there's no reason for you to be hanging out over here. We're not moving workers from this area just yet. So that's bricks and bricks moving out over there. Nice. And the music coming up. Oh, this one's done as well. Oh, lovely. We should be able to squeeze in a little access point. Not at all. Just have to walk that way. You can't go from the back. How far are these? These are well and truly under construction. Lots of work still here, but we are getting there. Lots of workers around. We need to move people in here, but we do need ourselves a little bit of power. Where do we have our power? Does this not have power? Yeah, that doesn't. So there's a facility over here. So where is that power reaching to? Okay. Wow, so it's just missing out some of these guys. So where do we have power over here? Where did your power come from? Over there. So where does that reach up to? Oh, so there's a little dead spot right over here. So I'm thinking another little. Oh, this is just a little ending that doesn't go anywhere. Where is this coming from? I'm just gonna do one over here somewhere. Somewhere over here maybe. Okay, let's grab one. We go here, we get the distribution. Yeah, that's gonna be quite helpful. If we just squeeze it in, I don't know, maybe here instead. It might not be excellent planning for us to do it there. Especially because some of this area will probably struggle with power too. So let's do something like this. We'll just leave it out over here. That's going to be, I think, quite close enough. We'll go ahead and build it. Though it is at the risk of burning down right there. And then we'll just run that in there. And if we do that, presumably now you'll have power. And now people can actually move here. So what we'll do is we'll bring some people over. Where do we have these guys? These guys. Oh my goodness. Look how many. Look how many. This area. That's our issue here. Well, move into the capital. So few people in there. We need big buildings. Let's see how our big buildings are going out over here in Adolski. Not quite done yet, but wow, look how many we still have to move from this area. Okay, we need to start building the next round of them as well. So I'm going to just start a couple more here, and we might actually pay for one or two of them. Again, with the modded ones, residential, we're doing these guys, right? Let me just turn it so I see. Oh, I like it when it's pretty square with the road, and I don't want it to be too close to that one. So I think something like this. One there. And then there, the control button helps. One over here, and then the question is, we can squeeze another right over here, but probably we need to do it this way around, so that we can have maybe some sports fields in the middle behind it there. But that's a pretty good and efficient block there. This will all together, this is 3,500 workers that can kind of live there. Do this. Okay, and the idea is that, tie in on this one. No, yes, over there. Good. Now we'll bring it in. Something like that. Tie it in. Oh, come on. Ah, there we go. Oh, no, that's not right. Trim it back. Do it again. Something like that. Perfect. What I'll do is I'll trim that little piece. There we go. I'm going to pay for it. There we go. And over here, what we'll do is we'll just tie in one over there. Pay for that. So these can get underway as well. If I pay for one of these guys, right? How much is left here? 34 compared to this one, which is 400. Anyway, let's just finish off that one. And this one, how much is that one? Ooh, that's still a long way to go. Anyway, I'm thinking maybe I'll just do that one also. Pay for a couple of them. Okay. Let's okay, we're pretty much at the end of this episode. So let's let the boat go. It's got more than half. It's got 16 million rubles. We should actually try and get some dollars from it. Now, let's go. Oh, it's going to continue loading? Okay, well, fine. Let's keep it on continue loading. And in this instance, we're just going to send it away. There we go. I hope it's got enough fuel. You should have refueled here, right? Anyway, we'll see how it goes. But I'm very keen to see it go off into the sunset. So we're at 7 million. So we really need the cash at the moment too. So there we go. Nice. Powering it. What kind of speeds are we going here? Let's oh, look at that, comrades. We're on our. Ooh, there's a little. Oh my goodness! No, we're gonna run aground. No. Whoa. that's a sweet turn it made over there. Tight corners on that one. Can we can't go with it anymore. There it goes off into the sunset. There we go. I'm not going to end the episode like that. We're going to wait for that money to come in. Presumably it won't take too long. But my goodness. Oh, actually, we still have some time on the episode. I'm confused. I'm confused. Anyway, there we go. Not sure how long it'll take. Anyway, we can't see anything apart from it leaving. I'm just wanting to see the bump in the numbers over there. That would be awesome if we can see that. What's going on with our construction over here? Slowly happening. People moving around? Not really. We have to probably move people into this area. How long are these going to take? Can we maybe finish some of them off? I just need to move a few people actually. So let's finish a few of these off. We'll leave some construction going so that the guys who's working actually has some work. But I'm a little eager to move people around, so I'll grab people from over here. And we'll just start filling up these buildings. They're pretty sizable. That's good. Finishing off plenty of these buildings. Yeah, lots of people now. Okay, so with those moved out, that should be quite useful. That's okay, we'll just continue that. Then we have a few people that probably can go to adult ski over here. I'm hoping they're not all filled up just yet. Okay, let's quickly check our numbers in here. 300 in there, 80 in there. So presumably we've moved a lot of these adults, young adults from these towers. Oh no, so they don't. It's not walking distance, so they're not actually moving. So what we'll do is we'll just grab that guy there and we'll just empty that out over here, and then hopefully there's a ton of people that'll just move back slowly. What we'll do is we'll grab some of these guys as well and move them out over here. That should be quite helpful. So that means these guys will now redistribute themselves a little bit. That's okay. Let's check in over here. Ooh, tons. Let's grab some of them. Move them over here. Oh, and I was kind of wondering, have we finished off some of the other buildings in the oil city? Wow, now that's full. Not quite, and these are fully moved in. Oh, look at this! These buildings are going to be filled up by these people straight away. Ooh, we need to get some work for those guys. They need to get to the oil refinery a little bit quicker. Wow. And then over here, we have started moving these guys out, right? Some of them. They should redistribute a little bit because there's... Oh, no, no room. They've already redistributed. Wow, we're really struggling. How many people still there? It's like we didn't even make a dent. Didn't even make a dent. As our ship reached this... I think it is... It's going up, right? So it's the unload process that's now taking time there, I think. I think that's what's happening. If I go here... and we see our resources. Oh, there we go. The fuel is running up there. Yeah, that's the fuel. We're making a fair bit from... Oh, that's 3 million from the fuel already. Yeah, we're not making that much from power. Selling power does not seem to be the thing. How are we going on nuclear fuel over here? We're getting back up to the right number. So we could potentially have one vehicle run nuclear fuel to the border all of the time. Looks workable and feasible to me. So we're missing steel over here. So what's going on with our steel production? Yeah. Why? What is going on here? Really? Why? Oh, you know what? That is a big pain. A real big pain. So now that should move. Wow, can't believe that happened. Wow. Okay, everybody's moving. Yeah, that doesn't really matter, but I do think you need to be a chain signal. Oh, I wanted that because this is the main line. But anyway, chain signal would be better. Wow, can't believe that thing happened there. And that just kind of blocks you from a lot of stuff. Here we go. At least there's... What are you doing? You're... Oh, you're just picking up... What? Little bits of everything. Okay, well that's fine. I'm quite happy for you to wait there until this guy is loaded. Right, you're pretty much loaded. There we go. This is the top up line, I think. Yeah, that just goes to top off some steel everywhere. So that's fine. You should pop in. Actually, you might be on the way to the prefabs, right? Yeah, on the way to the prefabs. That's okay. I don't mind a little bit of waiting over there. Oh, tons of stuff coming in now again with the exports. Okay, looking better. We need these things built quicker so we can move people out. How much money? Half the money is already there. Okay, I'm building that one. Want to move more people. Over here. Grab from that one. Bring them in over here to Adultski. Welcome to your new home, comrades. Hopefully that'll dip the numbers a little. There's some more. They'll redistribute. I'll grab some from maybe down the bottom over here as well. Nope. You guys, we'll move all of you over. Full. Wow. We actually need a little bit of space every now and again. Okay, that's fine. Don't want to fill up all the buildings. How much are we still looking at over here? They are redistributing a little bit, so these numbers should be dropping down. All of them should be going down. Yeah, they are. They're slowly moving out. I think we probably need to do another big dump from one of these buildings on the edges over here. Can we... Okay, that's about as good as we can do there. Oof. So many people living at home. Probably our biggest crisis here. These things are being built, but man, they're taking their time. This is not an effective... the construction industry over here is not quite as effective yet. But I do think we should maybe just get one of them built. So get one of them built so that we can... so at least, well, all of this is just going to take all of that straight away. And we should start getting some more buildings in here now. These are full. Right, more buildings. Modded buildings. I don't want to do too high density too far away, but really we potentially need to do another big one over here as well. Yeah, I don't quite like that one, or these really. I want some of these guys. You can do slightly smaller by doing something like this. Potentially just turning them off over there a little bit. Yeah, I like these buildings. They're pretty awesome. So if we do that, something like that, control, yeah, there we go. Even, well, we can get it quite close here. Yeah, that's actually probably better. Let's do that. We can even squeeze another right over here. And that's going to be quite useful for right over here. So that's good positioning, I feel. So if we say we're going to bring in from there, we're going to turn it to do that, and then we're going to run it probably a little something like this, and then we tie that one in here, that one in there, and this one in there. Oh, I like it. It works really well. And then I'm just trimming that back a little over there. And we'll pay for all of that, and so that construction can head up as well and start that work. This should have, wow, filled up straight away. At least we got this area under control a little bit over here. So those additional buildings should be plenty of good space for us to move people around. Over here, These buildings are all full already. These numbers are quite low, so I'm quite happy with them. And some of these might not be full. No, they look pretty full to me. Yeah, we probably need maybe to finish off another one. Another 200k right over there. And then we'll find... We still need to move some people from over here. Wow, that one's full. That one's really full. Okay, you're moving, buddies. You're moving. Okay, hopefully that alleviates some of these issues. It's looking better. Not quite great yet. Let's grab this guy as well and empty it out over here. What we don't have though is a kind of a path connection in here maybe. So what I was thinking, maybe we do something like that. We'll tie in over there. We'll tie in over there. I'm going to trim this one back just a tad because it's kind of, well, do that. I don't want you to tie in over there. Anyway, that's fine. That's quite workable. Let's do that. So now all of these guys can actually get to one another. We probably need to run it up here somewhere. We'll tie in there. We'll tie in here as well. Pay for that. There we go. We can do something else in there. Maybe a sports field or something. A Lenin statue or something. I've got some new ones actually. Can use that. There's still a little, well, really no more room. No more room. These guys are full to the brim. Wow, we're struggling so much, but at least we should have made a dent now. That dent is looking much better. It's looking much better now. But yeah, our population is growing rapidly, much quicker than we can actually provide for our people here. How's it looking over here? Oh, I think everything's smoothed out a little bit. Oh, excellent. This is smoothed out quite a lot. We still have a fair number of people up over here. So let's move some of these out and probably start building some big new buildings over there also. Okay, that's a little helpful. Are these buildings empty? They are? Well, move on over, buddies. Excellent. That will be quite helpful. I'm ignoring the fire stuff in the hope that we've got the fire sorted out. Okay, well, while we're here now, and now we're probably nearing the end of the episode, now I think we'll go ahead and build some more buildings, some of these big ones. This area should be pretty effective at building as well. How many can we get in here? 365. So these are the real big ones. But I don't want to be all of them look exactly the same. And I do like us doing them at a slight angle. I do like these buildings. They're really good. We get one over there, and I want to squeeze one in over here. Something like that, I feel is quite good. So we do that, get those two built. Presumably we can squeeze a road in through there. Absolutely. Let's tie that in. Okay, what I'll do is I'll trim it back a tad and we'll bring that road in there, and I'm going to trim this back, something like that, just so that there's a little bit of access there. Come on. You're telling me you can't get that to work? Fine. Oh, is that, I don't think that works, is it? Let's try it again. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. Pay for that so that we can get the construction underway over here. At the same time, let's do a bit of this. Yeah, the rest is okay. We'll tie in the rest as we go, but I do like our shape over here. That's good. Let's just have a look at the status of our over 21s. I think this area is looking pretty decent. If we get those two buildings up, that should be quite helpful for the area. Adultski is quite full. And we've been building non-stop over here, really. Well, maybe not non-stop, but yeah, this This area is all new, and we've been able to fill that up really quickly. Hopefully they can build these buildings fairly quickly. I don't want to buy all the buildings. 20 million rubles. That's awesome. Really awesome. Do we have, how many trains do we have hanging out over here? Are we still building trains? Pretty slowly though. I think we lost one of the trains that's actually bringing workers over here. I'm going to go ahead and move you over there. Still a lot of people we need to move here, should we? Okay, let's grab this one and we'll try and empty that out somewhere. Don't think we've got any room whatsoever here. All of this is absolutely full. Absolutely full. Can we move any over here? Otherwise we'll just take it to the capital. I think there's still room there. No room available and building is still underway here. That's okay. We'll leave that be and we'll move them into the capital. Okay, so move these people over to some of our new buildings here. Nice. Okay, so that's quite useful, I think. I think we've covered a lot off now. Still 500. Wow. But actually now it's starting to get a little bit more difficult to find them all, and they'll move over a little bit. I think we've done a decent job there. Okay, guys, I think that's what it is. So that's been a number of moving people around, getting our oil exports up and running, our fuel exports, sorry. Where is our ship? Here it comes. Here it comes. Our ship is returning from its journey. We've delivered how much money in terms of oil exports or fuel exports? 4.5 million this month, but it's been basically last month fuel exports have been 9 million. So this year, how much fuel exports did we have? 14 million rubles in fuel exports. So that's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We're making good money. Really, we're making good money with that. And other than that, our construction industry could probably be better. We're without prefab panels. Hopefully all of that with the trains being stuck down there has been resolved. I mean, you can do whatever you want with the planning of these trains. They still tend to get stuck every now and again because of one little thing that you didn't plan the occurrence for, and then you've got it. Do we have prefab panels everywhere? Yeah, so everything is underway. Construction is happening. We've got decent amounts of steel around, bricks, everything is, we can quite happily move bricks around. I do think I need to rejig what we're doing over here. Maybe a little roundabout over here would be quite useful. Yeah, all of these kind of things. Yeah, anyway, there's so many improvements that we can constantly be making. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and let's take a quick ride here as we end our journey. Let's close that off, and I think we can, if we do that, oh, there we go, and I'll slow it down a little. There we go. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, wow, look at that view. If you've enjoyed this episode, woo, that's tight. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.